and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lawrencia and this is Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to ask the question, when is the right time to have a baby? Now, I don't want to say when is the right time to get married, because people get married at different ages and people have children outside wedlock. So having a baby or having children doesn't necessarily mean you have to be married to achieve those things. You just need maybe the right partner, maybe somebody you think could be a good father to your children, and then, or maybe by accident. Some people say, oh, I accidentally fell pregnant. Yeah, that happens, but so the reason why I'm asking this question is because there are so many conversations going on online where women are calling men deadbeat dads, and the society is tagging single parents or single mother, especially single mothers, as morally bankrupt. When you see a woman with a child, they think, oh, how dare you, you're not even married, you have a child. Or let's say that woman is married and then something happens and she had to leave her marriage. They will tag her, you left your husband to go on the streets. There are so many negative connotations to single parents, especially single mothers. So according to them, women should have children at certain age. Some of them said even early 20s is the best time for you to have children. Now, if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, whatever age you are in, and you don't have a child, even if you're married, people look at you like, hey, your biological clock. I mean, they throw it at your face like, it's something that has to do with a shame. You must have a child because you are of this age. You must have a husband. Get married to anybody. There are men, just marry anyone and have your children. You are not getting younger. This has caused a whole lot of problems because so many people are jumping into relationship and having children with people who they are not even supposed to be dating, not to talk of marrying, or not to talk of even having children with. Because some of these women are thinking, okay, my biological clock, I need to have a child at this age. Maybe they are dating somebody who they know that this person is not a good partner. This person will not be a good husband. This person probably not being a good partner, a good husband. How could that person now be a good father to your children? Now, there are exceptions of people who might be, horrible partners, but good fathers to their children. Well, how do you determine that when you're just dating this person and this person is not even nice to you? So that happens a lot, and then you see a lot of people, a lot of single mothers who, after giving birth to these children, realize that, okay, this person is not just a good partner, but also not a good husband, and they had to leave that relationship. And then society is also blaming them for not sticking it out with these partners that are not good for them. Now, this is kind of a chicken and egg situation. You blame people for not getting married at a certain age, not having children at a certain age, and when they now decide, okay, against all odds, to have those children or get married just to please the society, just to say, okay, I've achieved this status. And then when they get into that situation and it doesn't work out for them, or they don't get the same satisfaction that they think that they will get out of it, and when they leave, the same society blame them. Now, some other set of women said, you know what, we're not dealing with this. We're not getting married. We're not having children. Or some of them said, we're not having children until we find the right partner. Some of them, they look at these women like being difficult. They will tell you, bring down your standard. Is it only you? Why you look at your mates are getting married, and this person married this person, they are living together? What is it? All men are not going to be successful. Why don't you just pick one? And then some of these women, when they pick one of these men that obviously they know that this man is not good enough, this man is not going to be a good partner, is not going to be a good father, but because the society is telling them that they should get married because of the biological clock, because of the status, married women's status in the society, you kind of have that respect that people give married people. They decide, okay, let's give it a trial. When they do and it doesn't work, the same society blame them. So there was this video a lady posted on social media where she talked about she's 29 and she doesn't have children, and how proud she is for being 29 and having no children. Now I'm going to play that video for you to see.
This is one of the topics that we as African women, we don't want to discuss. We do not want to discuss, and anybody in the society that discuss these topics is actually a bad person and spoiling the society, and he should be kicked out. As for me, I'm 29 years old, and if there's anything that I have done for myself that I'm actually proud of, besides collecting my degrees, is the fact that I never got pregnant for any of my boyfriends that I dated in the past, however nice some of them were. Because I knew chances were that if I go pregnant, like in my undergraduate, chances are that I will be a single parent. But the way I love myself, I will not put myself in that situation, and I will not let anybody put me in that situation. This is the one thing my mother has always told me, that be very careful who you get kids with. Be very, very careful who you get kids with. But now, this crop of 22, 23, 21-year-olds with kids are here saying the way motherhood is fulfilling, the way it's the best feeling in the world, the way you can never compare this feeling to anything in the... Have you been to Maldives? Have you been to Bali? Yeah? Have you been to Italy? Have you been to Cape Town? Have you been to Victoria Falls? For me, those are feelings that I can't even express. For now that I'm not married. As long as I am a single woman, no ring, meaning not married, I'm not going to get kids for nobody. And I've always told this to my mother, if, God forbid, for whatever reason, I don't get a husband, I'm not going to get kids. Because I'm not going to bring a child into a society that is rotten. I'm angry at a man that made me pregnant, yet I knew what I was doing. And now I want to call him deadbeat, whatever, yet he was a bad boyfriend. And now I want my kids to pay for the sins of their father and my mistakes of having poor judgment when it comes to men. I'm not going to do that to my kids. And I'm going to say this and now. If you have bad judgment or poor taste in men, please do not make your kids suffer for it. And motherhood has been glammed, but we both know it's a lie. And most people who put all this pressure and saying the way this is the best feeling ever, they're actually people who are struggling the most. Because as for me, I'm here for the good times. Until somebody puts a ring on it, that's when you can think about it.
After this video was posted, this generated a whole lot of comments because people said that she's being selfish. A lot of people said that she's being selfish because she's not putting her children into consideration. The fact that people think that you owe society a child, that baffles me. Like, how dare you not procreate? How dare you think you will not procreate? Like you must procreate as a woman. It is your right. You must have a child. The reason why I'm even talking about this is because a guy posted a video on social media talking about the fact that he has 7 children from 7 different baby mamas, and they are all calling him deadbeat dad because he told them that he doesn't want to have children with them. They went ahead to have those children, and now they are blaming him for not being emotionally available, financially available, and physically available for those children. So let me just play that video for you to see what I am talking about.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied. Because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. And I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that gonna have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with. Because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, he don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I honestly just learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago when I started speaking on this shit. But when I figure out what that is, I'm not doing that shit. Then they asking why not wear a condom? I have worn protection a lot of times. These are just the instance when I have not. And unfortunately, it has resulted into the woman being pregnant. But ask yourself and ask your friends as a woman, when is the last time that you told a man to put on a condom? Because I have never in my 27 years heard a woman request me to put a condom on. And me being an irresponsible man, knowing that that shit feel better raw, if I'm not going to put a condom on, and if she not going to ask me, it would not be no condom. And another thing, y'all keep saying, I don't think he's telling these women he's not going to be a father after he have sex and accidentally get them pregnant. Do that shit even matter? Do I have to tell a woman to be responsible for her body? Do I have to tell a woman to wait for a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I have to tell a woman wait till marriage before she gives a man access to her motherfucking body? It used to be a point of time where women actually value their innocence, actually value their virginity. But we do not live in that day-to-day, do we? Y'all want me to respect a woman's body more than she respected herself. So I, as a man, can prevent her from getting pregnant. Whatever a woman gonna allow me to do, I'm gonna do. Don't expect me to be irresponsible. Because if we both irresponsible, who's responsible for carrying that motherfucking child for 9 months? It sure ain't no goddamn man. It sure ain't me. I don't got no remorse. I don't feel bad. That woman knew what she was doing when she laid down and slept with me. She knew the consequences. She knew the risk. And don't be trying to be like, oh, it's women with low self-esteem. It's women that's ghetto or ratchet, or it's hood women. My 7 baby mamas. And I don't even know why I claim them, just because it became a conversation. But some of them rich, some of them poor, some of them classy, some of them ratchet. Some got regular ass jobs, some got great jobs. So it's a woman on all levels that'll fuck with a nigga like me. And don't even try to speak on morals and respect, because we don't have the same definition of morals and respect. Stop trying to tell people they gotta hold me accountable or people like me accountable. The only person that can hold me accountable is my motherfucking self. Stop expecting men or women to come talk to me. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gonna listen to shit you gotta say. And trust me, y'all think women gonna hear me talk and then stay away from me. They still gonna get this 8.5. Trust me. So I do not feel motherfucking bad. I'm the most honest individual you'll fucking meet. I do not have to manipulate no woman for no pussy. Trust me.
Now, after watching this video, I am sure you can now understand why some people would choose not to. Just imagine somebody getting married to this guy. just imagine that. Or imagine somebody getting married to or having a child with somebody like this. All I can say is that don't let society push you to do things that you're not ready for. Because at the end of the day, who bears the responsibility of a child? It is the woman. Who makes the decision to have the child? It is the woman. Anyway, what do I know? Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.